We welcome you to Patriot Place and a look inside Gillette Stadium here in Foxborough, Massachusetts. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson, set to get this one started. Oh, and he gets it all wrong. Penalty flag's going to come in and mark this one out beyond the 40-yard line. Trying to start on the ground, and he'll get ahead for a couple as the flurries continue to fall.
3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Duckery is my state.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the Bay State in Massachusetts. Welcome to Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Coming up, one game to decide who represents the AFC in the Super Bowl. It's the New York Jets and the New England Patriots. Settle in. We think we've got a good one. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. And through the snowflakes, we are off from Foxborough. We'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And a good start on the ground. He gets 8 on the game's opener.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. I'm not sure if there is anything more enjoyable for a football player than playing a game in the snow. It's something for us to keep in mind throughout the rest of the day is typically the advantage is in the favor of the offense. You know where you're going. You know where the cuts are going to come. The defense has to react to you. Can they find a way to take advantage?
Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
First down, Jets.
Throwing now from the gun. This one's going to be taken in over the middle.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. Did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. Quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
From the 43, it's 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they don't necessarily even have to see the running back in the check down. They can just feel him. It allows them to keep their eyes downfield, allow their tight ends and wide receivers to continue to work open. In this case, nice job by the quarterback getting that ball in his hands and letting him do the rest after the catch.
1st and 10 now from the 36. They'll look to throw yet again. That's going to be intercepted. And he's going to give a short field to his offense here as they try to break the tie.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
It's 2nd and 8 at the Jets' 31-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
And this is what you can do when you have one of the best receivers in the game. You understand that even if the coverage is not perfect for the play call, sometimes it's just as simple as my guy is better than your guy, and we're going to just keep giving him a chance.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go, set.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. That is a gain of 15, and now it's 1st and goal.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet, and that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Here's a run. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's a loss of 1. brings up second and goal at the 6-yard line.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. He'll get this out to his running back. To the pylon, he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. The extra point try forthcoming. Through the snowflakes, this one good. And the Pats are struck first in the AFC Championship game. They're out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And it's a poor kick here. Doesn't even make the landing zone. So that means the ball's going to come out to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10 up at the 40. Now a give on the ground, and that play going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They motion the slot man left. Now they'll set up to throw. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And that's a good gain there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
You can see that he was trying to find something downfield, trying to take a shot there on 3rd and short, but really nice job understanding there was nothing downfield, no need to force it. Get the ball underneath, get a fresh set of downs, and start over again.
And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6. Back to the air one more time. Quick throw here is complete, and that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
The Jets have it here to start quarter number 2 as they've got it with 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. They'll turn and hand this one off. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. So, a lot of options on the table now. It's 1st and 5. They'll motion the slot man right. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
And he will score! Touchdown, New York.
And this is what good offenses in the NFL do, Mike. It's the ability to bounce back, even if the onset of the game doesn't go exactly according to plan. Everybody wants to take their opening possession and go down there and come away with a touchdown. But it's not always going to be perfect. You turn it over on possession 1. What are you going to do in response on possession 2? Well, we just got our answer, and they took it down for 6.
Now the try for an extra point. These kicks not a given in the snow, but this one is good. And the Jets will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
20-yard line.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. A first set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Now off the bootleg, he'll look to throw here. That's hard. And he will score. Touchdown, New England. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. And not much doing on this return. Good coverage. He'll stop him in his tracks right at the 15-yard line. here to begin the drive. They'll try to set up the screen here.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game. And like in this case, the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
From the 21, here's second down and 5. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Quick throw, taken in. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8.
Well, it wasn't the most exciting throw thing. What I want you to watch, Mike, is the suddenness of the route runner. Change of speed, change of direction. Those are the qualities of great route runners, and this guy's certainly one of them.
He'll look to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. He's taken down just shy of midfield. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
A handoff as they try to run it here. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. From the 48-yard line, here's second down and 7. Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by their rookie linebacker.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 49-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready, Riggs. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now, faking the give, moving to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Second and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
19, Tiger.
They'll throw here on third and short. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. His first catch here in this AFC title game, and it's a first down.
Ran money up to a whole nother level. I don't know no better. When I got rich,
They'll look to throw again. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
They'll look to throw yet again. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
Third and 6.
of the gun. He'll throw. And the defense had well stopped there. Gain of 7 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 22-yard line.
They'll look to throw. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up second down.
The defender saw this the entire way, Mike. He actually ran the route before the receiver even got to his spot. I think they're fortunately this one didn't end up getting picked, going the other way.
They try again. It's second and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch from contact.
And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the first. It'll bring up fourth down. Sneaking in. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal. New England going to take their second timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. A run on first and goal. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Patriots. He is shining in this postseason spotlight. That's his second touchdown of the game. Extra point attempt to come here. He's got it. And the Patriots will take a 21-7 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Now they'll set up to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
The Lamar Hunt Trophy waiting to be claimed. 30 minutes away, unless, of course, we have overtime. We're back underway in the AFC title game. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
set up to throw. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing now from the gun. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. And he let him a bit too much. The pass is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
To the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. 17 yards, the gain there. Good for a Jets 1st down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New York.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
Now, the extra point. It's up and good. And the Jets draw closer here. It's 21-14. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
35, it's 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up. Complete, but pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. His ball batted away. That's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there. Make things difficult defensively. And it sets up 4th down. And the Patriots ready to kick it away. And he is hoping to improve on his first attempt. He'll return it from the 11. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10. By the right side this time. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards. From the 29, here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And he'll have a Jets 1st down as he takes it to the 35.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Now a shot here, deep middle. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 49.
Both pre-snap and post-snap. This is about as well done as you can do at the quarterback position. Get in and out of the right call, identifying the holes along the back end, and then the throw. You can't put it in a better spot. That's just a big-time play. Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Let's go now. 79.
On 2nd and 10, they'll try to throw. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. And a Nice job there. On that return, gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Play action. He'll set up to throw. This is incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down. Let's see what this call is.
Okay, break. 19, 18. Here we go.
Well covered on the sideline, and it's intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
That ties the game at 21 apiece.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback. Handoff here, up the middle. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To the air now on 1st and 10. He'll go right and find his running back. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2nd and 9 at the 47-yard line.
So 2nd down, and they'll run it.
Number 3.
They're down and 3.
Taken down at the 41. That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 3.
19 tight. Buffalo 18.
He'll look to throw. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Ready? 60 Bison.
Back to throw. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete.
Love the idea of going for it on 4th down. Anytime you're on your opponent's side of the field, Mike, you have to take advantage of that field position. You're too long for a field goal, but you're too close to the end zone to punt it. So going for it on 4th down is definitely the right move. Now you've got to take advantage of it and don't let it go to waste.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
18 Cardinal. Go.
Here's a run, go left, and he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now 3rd down coming up.
Brought down at the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
70 Lions! 60 Mavericks! 60 Mavericks! Panther 11! Panther 11! Trap 60! Trap 60! Hut!
Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on 4th. Going to give the ball over on down. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he has stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Slot man going to move in motion left. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time.
So these screen plays, they always seem so commonplace. They seem a little bit routine, right, Mike? But really, for them to work, there's a huge, significant timing element to it where the offensive line, the back, you can't be downfield too early, but you can't go too late. There's so many reps and reps that allow certain teams to be really good at the screen game and allow certain teams to just never really get their screen game off the ground. I just don't like the look of this passing game. Like, it just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
This is taken at the 25. And how about that? Nice return there, picking his way up past the 35-yard line. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
2nd and 19 at the 28-yard line.
One quarter remains here in the AFC Championship game. This is the NFL Playoffs on EA Sports.
Okay, ready? Ready? 60 Eagles, 60!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
This defense is vulnerable in a few areas along the back end, but none of that will matter if this protection can't do a better job holding up long enough that they can find some of these open receivers that have been able to separate. He just doesn't have the time to get him the ball.
He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short, and now it's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
Over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. Aggressive call there. It works out as they convert on 4th down. Back to the air one more time. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
And you think back earlier, remember, Mike, he threw that pick 6 in a very similar situation. So this time around, much better decision. Doesn't take any chances. Smart move to just throw that one away.
From the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now, it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Quick throw here is complete. They pick up 17 through the air. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And the last bursting goal is down inside the 10-yard line.
First down. 1st and goal at the 9-yard line.
And he's got another one. Touchdown, New England. Saving his best for the playoffs. His 3rd touchdown of the game. Greg, every touchdown counts the same, but the ones you get in the 4th quarter, they are the ones that feel a little more important.
Yeah, now that pressure shifts to your defense, your offense was able to go out and get the lead here late. Does your defense have enough left in them to get one more stop?
This is a big spot for the Patriots as they'll go for 2.
The Patriots will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll throw out of the gun. That's going to be caught. So add a couple more points, and they add to their lead.
Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
So after the touchdown and the 2-point conversion, the lead is 8 as they kick it away. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down.
First down, New York.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now, faking the give. A toss, left side, caught by his running back. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. He'll drop to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25.
First down.
It's It's a gain of 12 there. And the Jets have a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Receiver in motion, headed left. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
19 Tiger.
They motion a receiver right. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work to separate the man from the football, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Got his man at the 6. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. Putting the tight end in motion. Working from the shotgun. He'll hand this one off. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
He's got it at the 7. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
A gain of 10 yards.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Jets.
What a finish there to get the touchdown, but of course the job's not done, and this is where the defense needs to regroup, Mike. It's one thing to give up the touchdown, but now you're still one stop away from being the hero. They got to dial in, get their best defense called, and somehow find a way to keep them out of the end zone.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. He's got a man. That's caught. Give them the 2, and we are tied here in the 4th quarter.
You can just tell the teams that practice these end-of-game situations. After the offense scored, there was no big hoopla. They weren't throwing themselves a parade. They immediately knew they had to go for 2. Get back in the huddle, get their best play call executed, and we got a tie ball game.
Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up for 1st and 10. They'll run here. And he's going to have a Patriots 1st down as he's up to the 45-yard line.
Patriots 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
7-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. That ball intercepted. And the Jets are going to take over here up near the 40.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive, and then he plucks that ball out of the air, and he almost looks like a wide receiver.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll run. And he's able to find a crease. Get ahead for 7. He'll bring up 3rd down.
So I think as they continue to have success on the ground like they did here, I think we're going to see them continue to lean towards that ground game, force the defense to come up, sell out, take it away, and then there's all sorts of options downfield in the passing game.
This crowd into it now. It's 3rd and 2. Now they'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. Nothing fancy there. Short completion, but it yields a fresh set of downs. They'll keep it on the ground. That's the way you want to run it on 1st down. A gain of 7. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock to stop with 18 seconds remaining. Here's 2nd down and 3. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Play clock nearly expires as they set up to throw. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete.
The game is there for the taking. They control their own destiny, but this brings up a really big 3rd down here. But remember, they don't have to force it and push the ball past the sticks. Even if they come up short, they still have 4th down in their back pocket to try to extend this drive and see if they can pull out the win here late.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments of the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
Here we go. This is 4th down. Man in motion, heading right. They'll look to throw. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
New England going to take their second timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Here we go. One final play. Going up top. And that's going to be incomplete. They took one last chance here in regulation. It does not pan out. And we are headed to overtime. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. If there's a defensive score, it's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. This one taken at the 10. We'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. The drive will start on the ground. This field pretty slick now. That pickup only about 3 yards.
It's now 2nd and 6.
2nd down and 6 now from the 26. They'll stick with him again. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up 3rd down.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
It looks like he's gonna have that 1st down. He will, not by a whole lot, but he's gotten enough. They convert on 3rd down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. They'll stay on the ground. And all it takes a little bit of snow to make things slippery out here. He'll get forward for only a yard.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 9. They'll motion over Henry. Now a first throw here in overtime. Pass caught right side by Henry. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. He'll look to throw. That's caught. Left side. It's complete. It's a pickup of 12. Good for a Jets 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Now a give up the middle, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D-tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Look wide, get this one complete, and he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a third down. Back to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. They're locked in on this drive. Second connection for that pair. This one gaining 22. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a give on the ground. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways, and he brings him down for a loss.
And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through, and it's going to bring up a third down.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got it.
Interesting strategy, play action on that down and distance. Remember, the threat of play action is all based on down and distance. That is a pass down all day, and the defensive line didn't even spend 1 second worrying about that play fake. They were in a race to the quarterback.
Going to leave the offense out there for 4th and long. This one intercepted. And the Patriots are going to have it with a chance to win this game here in overtime.
It's a turnover on down.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. Now the Patriots are going to use their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. They'll begin here on the ground. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's got his man right side. It's complete. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And tough for defenders as well to get leverage and get their hands on him. Taken down after a gain of 4.
2nd and 6.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he's going to pick up the first down across midfield and down at the 49. Now the Jets going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down. Continue to fall. From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6.
Mustang 19. Go.
That one to the sideline and incomplete, and a penalty flag now comes in late. Maybe no receiver in the area on that one. So, overtime coming up. A reminder, the rules now are in line with the regular season with one large difference. Each team gets to possess the football once. After that time, its next score wins. Each team gets 3 timeouts. If there's a defensive score, it's game over. All replay challenges come from upstairs. The one difference in the playoffs, we play as long as we need to determine a winner. The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. New England going to take their 2nd timeout. Talk things over before 3rd down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
Let's see what they do here. This is 4th and long. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. A field goal was all they would have needed at the start of the drive. It was not to be. And we will forge on here in overtime. They'll run. He'll try the left side now. Gets to the edge at the 30. What a great gainer that is. He runs it down to the 5. A huge play there in overtime. 38 yards.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
a run on 1st and goal. And nothing developed there. He'll get back to the 5, and that's all.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They'll go with him again. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New York. So this one a win for the visiting Jets, as they will lift the Lamar Hunt Trophy. They are off to the Super Bowl in 2 weeks as champion of the AFC. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. With that, we say so long, everyone.